Allison, the 2024 Morgan Dollar Peace Dollar program is finally in the books. We had the Unk earlier, the beautiful San Francisco proofs. We're now talking about the reverse proofs here as well. And, well, what's next? Well, that is part of, for me, the fun at the end of the year, looking back and just looking at, well, something doesn't look right, and digging into it and then finding out that that's a value. Well, tonight we have a special on the 2021 Morgans, where all this fun stuff started, but not just any mint. It is the fabled San Francisco mint. Look at these prices.
So this is where the fun all began, folks. 2021 for the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan Dollar and the first piece. If you weren't aware yet, here's your little recap. They made the Morgan and Peace again. They made all 5 mints, though, that year in 2021. This one here is the San Francisco. They only made 175,000 of each. Tonight we have special pricing on that original government packaging. That's the one on the top, but this one here is the certified 70. $299.95 only for the certified 70. And that is a special price because if you compare the population reports, right, on those other mints, they made Philadelphia's, Denver's, Carson City, New Orleans. Look at Carson City's population in 70, 41,000. Everybody always wants a Carson City, right? We were clamoring for Carson Cities, and we still do to this day for originals and those 2021s, but there's over 41,000 of those. Even New Orleans, that's Southern Mint, 35,663 are known in 70. But look at the numbers for this one here. San Francisco, 32,682, less than Carson City, less than New Orleans, $299.95.
Well, if anything we've learned over the last decade from the U.S. Mint and all the other world mints is how many were made, the mintage figures matter, right? So how few of something is there? And the fewer the better. And we've also learned that in the same time frame, with the help of NGC, PCGS, the grading services, the coins that have the smaller number of good stuff being perfect 70s in the modern world of coin collecting, the fewer the 70, the more desirable the coin, right? So when you use that as a general premise, and we follow it with all the different coin series, and then you look at a series that all of a sudden popularity skews it, and it's not a skew by this one's $10 and this one's $11. We're skewing it by hundreds of dollars. As you said, Carson City, the one everybody wanted, the first Carson City since 1893. They all made the same quantity. That S mint and the OGP is just as rare as the CC. And I'm not bashing the CC, I love the CC, but it's 175,000 coins. But in 70, in certified condition, now they all have a different life cycle, right? Because it's the quality of strike from that particular mint. And Philadelphia struck the Carson Cities, and they're at 41,000, which, by the way, out of 175,000, still is way under what we would have thought. Modern issues, we always want to be in that 30-35% range for a perfect 70 because the techniques are so good, and this is 20%. It's a winner. That's why it's a $499 coin.
$499 for a Carson City.
And then $399 for the New Orleans. I think you just said a few minutes ago that this S mint right there in the same beautiful holder, in the same perfect 70 grade, is 8,000 or 9,000 coins less, which is 25% less in quantity known, and it sells for less money.
With us.
Well, of course, with us.
Because our competition, they do have estimates. They're upwards of $450 for a San Francisco in 70 from the year 2021. So now's your chance, folks, to get yours. Perfect 70 for just $299.95. If you want to get that OGP as well, that stands for Original Government Packaging, by the way. That's that same coin in the box on the top. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. Coins in a capsule. $199.95. So give us a call or join us, of course, on the website, which is avccoins.com. OGP.com. Only 175,000 were made. They made uncirculated again in 2023. They made 275,000 of just Philadelphia. They made them again in 2024. Only Philadelphia again, 275,000. This is the last San Francisco uncirculated we have seen.
And again, that matters. So the uniqueness does matter. But again, when you go back to the basics, in 2021, they made them all equal. And that's by just mintage. Popularity has a different kick and a different index. We want the O, we want the CC. But they all should be somewhat in a close range. In this case, they're not. The CC and the O sell for $100 to $200 more just in the OGP. When's the last time you've seen them under 200, by the way? And that's what the price is here. But when you get to the next level, the 70, the perfect coin, the heirloom that's going to be passed on, then the numbers do matter. And our competition you just quoted, right? They're at 449 on this one. The O Mint, they had at 399. Know why they had that less? Well, it's because this is rarer than that one, and that made sense. So they had it on their website in order of rarity. Carson City was still more, which kind of threw everything off, but all the rest of them were kind of jumbled in order of rarity. S Mint getting all the respect. Well, tonight it's getting all of our respect, because tonight at $299.95, it's probably, I can't remember when we've been under 300 on this popular coin.
It's a beautiful coin, San Francisco style, same mint marks as the originals. 2021, it brought it all back, and the fun began again. So if you were an original Morgan dollar collector, I mean, even if you weren't, if you were a modern era collector, I mean, the collectors just drove to the popularity of this coin, and it's really, really increased the demand. And here we are with what's left from years ago. Can you believe it's been just a few years already? We need to put a 1-minute clock up though, folks, because phones are very busy, and I'm not surprised because everybody's looking for these, whether it's original government packaging or in that certified 70. Now's your chance to get them at the best prices that you will see. $199.95 original government packaging, $299.95 is that perfect 70 while they last, because once they sell out, we can't promise these prices again.
It just, when we find them, we accumulate. We've had this coin up 3 times this year. This is the third conversation. This is the crazy price. Here's another curveball just to look at, right? That holy grail in the silver eagle industry happened a couple years before this, 2019, the S enhanced reverse proof. How many of those were made? 30,000, right? And today it's a couple $1,000 coin because only 30,000 of them are known to exist. This one, again, in 70 condition, is 32,682. I guess that extra 2,682 means it's a $2,000 price decrease. Because when it comes to rarity, they're on top of each other here. It's just, again, in this series, this one's a sleeper, and we're thrilled to have it available tonight. But it is time for us to be moving on.